We're here with Coach Baker after a 1-0 FAU win over Charlotte. Coach, can you talk about the game?
Well, first of all, what a great game. Two very competitive teams going after it. Of course, Charlotte came in undefeated in the conference, and we knew we were going to have our hands full. It was it had ebbs and flows to it, you know. They were on the front foot at times, and we had to defend well, and you know, we created some good chances and some good looks, and they had to defend well. And we talked about it at halftime, you know, very similar to the Western Kentucky game, 0-0 at halftime, probably a 45-minute game. Whoever can score first, you know, is definitely going to have the inside position. And what a great goal. You know, Senna scores her first college goal ever off a wonderful assist from Molly. And, you know, production from two players that we've been looking for that production to come from. Be interested, you know, they had a goal called back off the corner kick. It could have been offsides, maybe it wasn't. Thankfully it was for us on the day. You know, we've been up against it with personnel and decisions, but it was nice to get a little rub of the game in our favor. And you know, most importantly, we really felt like today was moving day up and down the conference standings, and we wanted to be moving in the right direction. And thankfully we got a massive 3 points and now moved to 2-1-1 in the conference, and we've got 2 games left against 2 very good opponents, but a great victory for us today.
Coach, you mentioned Mia with her first goal. How's the feeling with her moving forward?
Well, for any striker, you know, you want to create chances and score goals, and you know, she scored a really good goal in the preseason, but hadn't been able to finish. And so just to see the excitement, you know, when she scored, and the players were really excited for her. She's a great teammate to others, and hopefully this does a lot for her confidence. You know, Merck, with her success as of late, is going to kind of get a lot of attention and some double teams, and so other players have got to step up. And with our lower numbers, really, we haven't had the numbers, but we did have Telma back tonight. Gabby Semino got her first minutes in a long time, so we definitely benefited from that. You know, the back line, you know, finally getting Amanda and a Hunter. Just we're a little bit more like we want to be. But we still got a long ways to go, and it'd be great to get some other players back off the injured reserve list. But just a tremendous overall effort, and the forwards did a nice job and created a chance to score the goal.
So, first shutout in conference. Can you speak to how that's going to help going forward?
Well, I think for everybody, right? It's a team stat, we call it. You know, whereas I know defenders and goalkeepers take great pride in that. But you know, Mick got to start tonight and did very well. Got her first shutout after a tough opening weekend, and you know, kind of 3 of the 4 backs were finally where they were. They haven't been there in God knows how long. So it was just great to have those guys back and start to gel and perform the way that they did, and bend but not break, give half decent looks but not full looks. So you know, hopefully this is a starting point for us. We've been, you know, bitten by a lot of things, and we've not really complained. You know, we've gone and, you know, haven't had the numbers that we'd want, but at the same point in time, we just put the team that we can out and coach them as best we can. And, you know, after the first 3 games of doing that, we were 1-1-1, not where we wanted to be, but it was more of the reality of where we were. And so tonight to have a couple players back, first time being at home, knowing what was on the line, just couldn't be more proud of just how we persevered through the match and defended a very good Charlotte team.
So with 2 games left, how big is this win?
Well, it does a lot of things, because regardless of the other results, without a result today, we might have gone into Middle Tennessee and FIU, you know, needing a full 6 points, and who knows, we may still need that. But those games would have been probably a lot more pressure cooked, just knowing what was at stake had we not gotten a full 3 points today. And so this brings Charlotte down to the rest of the group, you know, being at 3-1 and being on 9 points. You know, now we're sitting at 7, so we're closer to the top now, and not hopefully sitting right there, you know, in the bottom 2 or 3 like we were. And it just gives you a big vote of confidence going in. You know, if you can get a little bit healthier and play a little bit better soccer and get some results down the stretch, that's all we're looking to do. And we got one today, and we got to recover really well and travel really well and try and lay it all on the line again next Friday at Middle.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, sir.